Dear Mother and Father, I take this opportunity to put pen to paper and dash off a few lines, as free time while in the service to the Navy is precious. I trust that you and the whole family are well. In this rebellion I yet remain, by the grace of God, wholly unharmed and without a scar. I am, however, no longer aboard the ironclad Monitor, where I was in that tremendous battle. Folks are writing songs about it now.
Ye tars of Columbia, now listen to my song. It's of a Union battery I want to take.
He was built by Erickson, a famous man is he, and she's proved to Southern traders she's the terror of the sea. In the old Virginia lowlands low, in the old Virginia lowlands low, 'twas on the 8th of March, me boys, remember the day, the rebel steamer Merrimac from Norfolk came straightway to burn and sink our Union ships. At Newport news they lay, and strike the hearts of Union men with terror and dismay. She first assailed the Cumberland, whose guns did not avail against her iron-plated hull, a rain of iron hailed. She struck her about midships and parted her in two. To the bottom went many of this frigate's gallant crew. In the old Virginia lowlands low, in the old Virginia lowlands low. She next attacked the Congress, a cowardly trick you'll say, who poured at her both shot and shell while she at anchor laid. Her guns they being disabled, her men were scanty few, and prisoners they were taking, both officers and crew. In the old Virginia lowlands low, in the old Virginia lowlands low. She then steamed down to Hampton Roads for to destroy our fleet, but on the road the Monitor she happened for to meet, who poured at her a killing fire which made them wink their eyes, and from the rebel monster the splinters they did fly. This little Union battery fought her 5 long hours or more, until the rebel monster retreated for the shore. She was towed up into Norfolk in a sinking state, they say, which proves to Southern traders that the Yankees gained the day.
And here's success to Erickson, a Union man is he, and of his little Monitor she's the champion of the sea. And to all her blue jackets, wherever they may be, and death to Southern traitors by either land or sea. In the old Virginia lowlands low, in the old Virginia lowlands low.
It was a great victory. After the battle, I accompanied our injured Captain Warden to Fort Monroe so he could be treated. And I was told there that I had been reassigned to the sloop of war Constellation under Captain Henry Thatcher. Constellation was to be dispatched to the Mediterranean immediately to patrol for Confederate commerce raiders playing considerable havoc with our merchant shipping. Her sails would provide greater endurance than any warship on our fleet. You know what a sloop of war is, don't you? 'Tis a warship with her main battery of guns all on a single deck. A frigate has her guns on 2 decks and a ship of the line on 3. Constellation is a full-rigged ship, so it has 3 masts and is square-rigged on all masts. Apart from her triangular jibs and staysails in the bow and her gaff-rigged spanker in the stern, all her sails are square. There are over 300 of us on board, sailors and officers, so the ship is quite crowded. However, one day recently, most of the men were on shore leave, but I stayed aboard with just a skeleton crew. I'll tell you about that day because I was very busy. When I awoke, I had to hurry to stow my hammock. I was to report on deck for colors.
Do you hear there, fore and aft? All hands to colors!
One thing's for sure, I'm finally learning the ropes on this ship. It was my duty that day to make breakfast for the captain and the officers. And everyone gets some sauerkraut juice. It doesn't taste good, but it keeps the scurvy away. Happily, we have many delicious fresh eggs laid by the chickens down in the ship's manger. Your breakfast is right here on the table, sir. After everyone else was fed, I finally got some food for myself. Food aboard ship does not taste like your meals back home, Mother, but at least it's filling. And if I'm ever still hungry, there is always ship's biscuit, what they call hardtack, and salt pork, salt beef, or salt fish. Gun drill keeps me pretty busy. As a powder monkey, it is my job to run to the hold and get a powder charge. Thankfully, the Marine fifer and drummer keep us entertained with music.
Powder monkey! Yes, you! Bring the charge from the hold!
Constellation is very well armed. She has 22 guns. There are 16 8-inch chambered shell guns that fire an exploding shell. She has besides 4 18-pounders that fire a solid ball, plus 2 parrot rifles up on the spar deck. In addition to these, we sometimes take aboard a pair of 12-pounder smoothbore boat howitzers designed by Captain John Dahlgren that can be used in amphibious operations. Of course, all my work isn't with the guns. I do many things aboard ship. I keep my most prized possessions safely locked up in a chest aboard ship. It's my fiddle. A bit of music always cheers the boys up. So, dear family, it is time for me to bring my letter to a close. Please excuse my messy handwriting, but I drafted my letter aboard ship, and the deck pitches and rolls so. I confess that I am truly proud to be a member of the crew of Constellation. She's a fine ship. We are all doing our parts to bring this war to an end soon. Don't worry about me, Mother and Father. I am safe and well so far. I'll try to write oftener. Write to me also, please. I remain your affectionate son, Aspinwall, ship's boy, USS Constellation. Postscript. I've never slept so soundly in my life as I do here aboard Constellation. I drop down in my hammock, and I'm immediately dreaming of home. I suppose when I do return, you'll find me roosting out in a hammock strung between the two maple trees in the yard. Good night to you both.